right? Fuck that water bottle. There's two ways we can respond when the stuff all around us gets in the way. And that can be literally the stuff around your mat or just all the stuff in your life. You can knock your water bottle over and panic. Oh my God. Oh shit. Everybody heard that. I just ruined yoga for everybody. Or stuff can happen and you can say, fuck that shit. Fuck that bottle, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then even on the other side of that, if you've ever heard the little saying around Christmas time, every time you hear ring a bell, an angel gets its wings. I believe every time a water bottle gets knocked over in a fitness class, somebody gets a new spirit guide. So we'll knock those bottles right out of the way. And our energy today is when you walk in a room, everything just works out right for you. Space is clear. So feel that. Take that in. If your eyes are open, close your eyes. Take some slow, steady breath. You're here now. You've made it onto your mat. And if that's all that you need to do today, you are welcome to stay just as you are for the entire hour. Know that class is going to end just like this. Everybody in the room lying on their back. Me and Kinnick seated, watching over you all. Because in this room, you're safe. Welcome, Faith. In this room, you're not just safe on your mat, you're safe in your body, you're safe in your mind. Because in this room, you are your own biggest hype person. You're not here to criticize yourself or change anything about yourself. You're just here to be yourself. And we do the best we can until we know better. And when we know better, then we do better. So for some of you, what we do today, maybe things you've never ever done before. And all I ask of you is that you do the best you can. For some of you, we may do things that are familiar, that you've done before. And without comparing yourself to your past self, maybe in the moment, your best feels a little better. But you're here to be you. Not to be the person beside you, behind you, in front of you, just you. And the first step to that is to be honest with yourself. So I'll ask you a question and I'll leave you with it. How do you feel today? How does your body feel laying on the floor? How's your mind? Your heart? Your anxiety? How's your breath? Breathe deeper, slower. In and out through your nose. Just feel your breath awakening your energy. Not just energy today, that everything works out in my favor energy. Your next inhale, take your index fingers and lightly tap them to your thumbs, maybe lightly press them together. Next breath, next finger down the line, the middle finger to thumb. You've already got the pattern here. Your next inhale, could you try to curl just the pinky toe under? Yeah, kind of impossible, I know. And then exhale, try to add in the next toe in the order. Exhale adds in the next. You get the idea. Notice how your energy might be shifting here. Could you release one toe at a time? Even if it's impossible, could you keep trying? Give it your best. Could you do the toes and the fingers simultaneously? And bend your knees, feet flat to the ground. Feel the energy shift as you feel the earth beneath you. Hands flat to the ground. Find your strength. Inhale, lift your hips up and away from the floor. And exhale, bring the whole spine right back down. Feel the purpose. Inhale, lift, rise, feeling strong. And exhale, bring it right back down. Do that 3 more times, feeling the pace of your breath. Next time your hips come down, heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. Sway your knees side to side. Hug your knees up over your chest, hands behind your knees, rock forward and back, however you want to get to your hands and your knees. Hands at the front of your mat, walk your legs back if you need to. Just find some movement there, whatever naturally wants to happen. Your hips, your head, your wrist, your toes, or all of it together. Walk your knees all the way up to the front of your mat, all the way up towards your hands. Walk your hands over towards the right. Plant the right hand down and lift your left arm up. You choose if your hips stay high or if you want to sit down low towards your heels. But now just move your left arm around in the air. Make a big circle, maybe reach forward and over. There's no name to this pose, so you can't do it wrong. You're just feeling stuff out. No, with no concern to what anybody else does. Find where you want to keep the left arm. And now move your left hip around. Forward, back, side to side. Maybe a little up and down. Oh, you look like such awkward dancers. You look like you're trying to do something and that it's not really working out. But what I'm asking you to do, you're nailing it. You got it. Now explore the other side. Walk your hands forward, maybe a little tail wag. Explore the other side. Bring the right arm up. No expectation that it'll be anything like the other side. Got myself trapped here. And find some movement. Forward, back, maybe circles of a sort. Yeah, maybe you find that your neighbor is closer to you than you thought. If you know them, you can be a little weird with it. If you don't, then don't. Find somewhere to hold the arm. You decide what that looks like, what it feels like. And now start to move the right hip. Up and down, forward, back, side to side. Walk your hands back to center. On your inhale, lift everything up. Keep your knees down. So I guess not everything. Lift your arms, your gaze, your ribs. Exhale, bring your right hand down, a little dancing camel. Inhale, bring it up, maybe look up. Exhale, left hand comes down, dancing camel. One more time on each side. You make it as dramatic or as subtle as you want it to be. Bring everything back up except the knees. Both hands over to the right. Readjust your legs so now you're sideways on your mat. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Push the foot down flat. Toe is pointed to that wide side of the mat. Rock forward and back. If you rock back and you want to stay back, do that. Slide forward once again. Take the right foot and bring it all the way behind the left leg. Cross the shins. Bring the right shin down and start to send your hips back. The left shin might leave the ground. That's okay. Little cow face, child's pose here. That sounds like we're calling somebody a bad thing. All right, it's going to get a little bit funkier here. Pull yourself back forward, come onto the left shin, and readjust the legs, but bring the right leg as tight to the left leg as you can. Take a little look over your shoulder. Notice how close your neighbor is to you. Do not kick them in the face. Lift your right leg, lift your left leg. Lift your left leg. You're going to want to be at the front of your mat, though. Yeah, your legs are all the way at the front of your mat. You keep the right leg down. Lift your left leg. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Left foot to the back of your mat. You're in pigeon. But we're moving here. Beginning of class. Inhale. Arms maybe come up, but maybe you just lift your gaze. Exhale. Bring the chest down. Bring your gaze down. You're floating. If you're lifting your hands on the up, your choice, bring the hands down or maybe reach them back. 3 more at your pace. Uddiyana Bandha, you're pulling the belly button in and up. Not just building our uplifting energy, We're supporting our solar plexus. Oh yeah, building that self-confidence and love. One more time, slow and steady. Lift up on the breath in, little pause. Exhale, lower down. Come up onto your hands. Start to inch the back foot slightly forward. Lean into your right hip. This is a big one. Back foot all the way to the front of your mat. Reach your left hand out and away. Step your right foot through the air. Now, your choice, keep your right hand down or bring it to your right hip or the sky. Maybe this turns into half moon right from the beginning. Doesn't have to, though. Wherever you are, breathe. The foot that's on the floor, find all four corners connected. Big toe, baby toe, inner heel, outer heel. One more breath in. Step forward, forward, fold. Do whatever you want to do there. Shift, move, wiggle, hug yourself. Is it helpful to them that I just chugged the rest of my iced coffee? I don't know, but we're about to find out. 3 times, your pace of breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, round and full. Your pace, second time. Keep a baby bend in your knees the entire time. A little bend when you lift. A little, maybe a big bend when you lower. Now bring your knees and shins back down to the ground, nice and close to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up, back to dancing camel. Start on the left side, left hand drops down, chest turns. Inhale, lift up, maybe lift back. Exhale, explore the other side, whatever that side is for you. Come back up on a breath in. And hands come down to the left. Take your time. Both hands, left side of your mat on the floor. Ooh, already it's weird. Now adjust your knees so your feet are towards the person behind you and your legs are tucked right up to the front of your mat. Step your left foot to the back of your mat, foot flat. All four corners of the foot. Shift forward and back over your wrists. Breathe slow and steady, in and out through your nose. You're controlling your nervous system. If you shift back and want to stay back, you can stay back. Breathe. And pull yourself back forward. Left leg slowly crosses behind the right leg. Keep it nice and tucked, but also don't kick your neighbor if you need to bring it out. As you shift back onto the right leg, the left leg may lift. Keeping your legs nice and close together. Shins are as close together as they can be. Our cow face pose, knees stuck together. Yeah, you might notice your intuition there was like, but if I did anything different, it could be way more pleasant. That's a moment to be thankful for your intuition. Why don't we listen to it all the time? It always has our best intentions in mind. The part of you that doesn't have your best intention in mind, that's your ego. Fuck that bitch. Why do we let her dictate so much of our lives? Daniel and Charlie, I'm also calling your egos bitches. I'll remember the way you said that when I call side planks later. Slowly start to bring the front shin back down to the ground. You're uncrossing your legs at the top of your mat. Squeeze your shins together. Keep them close to the front of your mat. Left leg stays where it is. Take a little peek at how close your neighbor is. Don't kick them in the face. Right toes to the back of your mat. Walk your hands forward, right leg back. You're in your pigeon. Now move with your pigeon. Lift up, breathe in. And bow forward on your breath out. And it might be just your gaze that's moving. It might be your whole spine and your arms that are moving, but nothing has to happen here. Except you have to breathe. Because if you pass out, we'll probably have to do paperwork. And I am all set with paperwork for this week, for this month, for the whole year. One more, make it slower. Wherever you are, inhale or exhale, find the pause in between. Lift back up one more time. Bring your hands down for support. Start to lean over towards the left butt cheek. Step your right foot all the way to the front of your mat. Reach your right hand out, away, and down. Readjust your left hand and step into your right foot. Kick the left leg back into the air. Yes, that bad bitch energy right there. You just kick shit out of your way. You reach up into the sky because you can, not because it's comfortable. New stuff usually isn't comfortable, but you do your best. And when you know better, then you do better, but you don't expect yourself just to know everything. Step into forward fold, but you let it happen. And we keep breathing. Life is filled with all these uncontrollable things. Pretty much everything that happens externally from us, we have no control over. A lot of this stuff happening inside of us, not much control. I don't know about you, but I don't know how to ask my kidneys to kidney better. They're just kind of doing what they're doing. And just like we can't control all the external things in life, we can't control all the internal things. But what we can do is we can learn about ourselves, about our bodies, without judgment, without criticism, with love, with kindness, with compassion. Yeah, because as you are, each and every one of you in this room, that's the best version. So stand up tall. Shoulders back, hands on your hips, hands and fists on your hips. Close your eyes. Power pose. Widen the feet just a little. Ooh, yeah, feel that. Now puff your chest. Anybody walking past this room right now, anybody walking past this building, feel the energy in here. Send your energy out there. It's that unfuckable. I walk in a room and shit happens for me. That's the energy today. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms straight up, maybe back bend. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive forward. Hands on the ground. Step your left foot all the way to the back of your mat. And for the inhale, rise to stand. High crescent lunge or warrior one. Arms are straight up either way. And you bend the front knee just a little deeper. Bless you. Ooh, good release of energy. Back heel down. Turn your hips and chest sideways and open your arms the length of your mat. It's your warrior two. Push the back foot firm into the ground. Maybe the front leg bends a little more. Could you lift your hands so they're exactly the height of your shoulders? And then visually, you look at both hands. Are they higher or are they lower? My brain always thinks higher. Don't know why, but the visual check-in always helps. Decades into my practice, still helps. Flip your front palm, back hand, back leg. Inhale, reach up and back, but stay there. Bend the front knee deeper. Right elbow onto your right thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over your head. Now you're reaching forward. Stay there. Reach back, up and back. Inhale to get there. Back hand, back leg. Reach the top arm forward. Stay there. Now straighten the front leg. You're still reaching back. The left hand is on your back leg. You're still reaching over to the back of the room. And now pull yourself back upright on the inhale. Hinge at the waist, right hand to the shin, the ground, or a block. Left arm to the sky or behind your back. Without switching your legs in any way or your feet, switch your hands. Bring the left hand to where the right hand is. Bring the right hand up so your torso is rotating to the other side of the room. Holy fuck, right? Yeah, straighten the front leg, but don't lock it. Back foot is still parallel to the side of the mat and evenly pressing to the earth. Both hands inside of your right foot. Lift your back heel so the back hip points forward. We call it lizard pose. If you want to come down to your forearms, you can. If you want to bring your back knee down, you can. If you want to turn it into an arm balance, you can. Now grip with your fingers and lift your chest. Try and get your head to your back heel is a straight line. Start to push your hips up and back, slide, drag, or step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Your hips up nice and high. You're finally in a downward dog, halfway through a power class. Oh, I know some of you thought it was never going to come. You guys are fucking masochists. Left leg high to the sky for an inhale. Bend your knee, bring it to your chest as you exhale. Place your outer ankle onto your right thigh. Point your left knee over to the side of the room, towards the back of your mat maybe. Walk your hands all the way back. You're in a standing pigeon pose. Lots of choices. First choice, do that. It's great. Second choice, bend your standing leg and try to balance on just one foot. Third/fourth choice, grasshopper or dragonfly. If you're coming into dragonfly, hands are going straight down. You're using your leg to hook to your arm and create the shelf that the right leg stays on. If you're coming into grasshopper, left tricep touches the bottom of your foot so you can come down and find the leg lift. Those of you that have never heard such things, remember, you're not expected to know a damn thing in here. You're just expected to try your best and breathe. So no matter where you're coming from, head back to a down dog. And you decide, how do you want to travel from the back of your mat all the way to the front of your mat? Slow, steady, quick, hover, hop. Bend your knees enough that your fingers touch the ground. Step your right toes all the way back. Rise. Your version of a lunge. Arms up, chest up, both hips pointed forward. But now your ego told you, I'm going to bend the knee this much because that's the easiest way. And what did we learn about our ego? She's a lying little bitch. You can do more. Bend your knee a little deeper. Heel toe the foot just a little wider so you feel the energy of your hips having a straight line forward that they can travel in. Yes, nice self-adjustment. Now bring the back heel down so your toes point sideways over to the windows. Reach your arms the length of your mat. Relax your shoulders. We call it Warrior 2. Visually check in with both hands, no matter how long you've been practicing. Your eyes are always a beautiful tool for your own adjustment. Now, your ego stepped back in, though. Where could the knee go? Could it go towards the middle toenail? Ooh, that's kind of far. What about a little bit towards the pinky toe? Oh, look at that beautiful rotation you created in your hip. Try to keep that. Back hand, back leg. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach up and back. Now stay there, bend the front knee a little deeper. Inhale, pull the chest back up and bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, bend the knee deeper. Legs stay like that. Inhale, come back up. Again, reach to the back of the room. Stay there, but straighten the front leg. Breathe there. Belly button tight. Keep the legs straight. Lift your chest up and hinge at your waist. Left arm goes forward, then down to the leg, the block, or the floor. Right arm straight to the sky, or you could bring it behind your back. We call it triangle pose, Trikonasana. The front leg straight, the back foot turned 90 degrees with the foot flat. Those things aren't going to change, but they're going to feel like they want to as you trade your hands. Right arm, the one that's overhead, bring it down. And bring the left arm high. Yeah, breathe. It's a whole different ball game. Try not to lock into the front leg nor bend it deeply. Back foot stays flat. Both hands inside of your left foot. Lift the back heel so all toes point forward. Left foot right on the edge of your mat, and you're in lizard. You can make it your own by bringing the knee down or coming onto your forearms. Maybe the legs split up and away. The energy of the legs helping to pull your chest over your fingertips. Ekapada Kundanyasana B. Yep, chest, yeah. Everything is all in the same plane. You got it. Grip with your fingers. Fingers. Yes. Start to send your hips up and away. Come onto your hands if you need to. Your choice. Step, drag, or float your left foot back. Once the left foot anchors, right leg high to the sky. Breathe in. Bring your knee forward to your chest on the breath out. Start to open the hip. Outer ankle to the thigh, opposite thigh. Your knee points sideways, then towards the back of your mat. Walk your hands back. This is a standing pigeon. It is a beautiful and challenging place to be. You can stay there or you can explore. Whatever that means to you. There's so many places to go here. There's lifting. There's twisting. There's hooking the arm to the leg. And in any instance, no matter what it looks like on the mat, together you breathe. Everybody's feeling something. But with your breath, can you control how you're responding to what you're feeling? I've done zero yoga and I am soaked in sweat. Just the environment itself is a beast in here. Acknowledge all that you are struggling with right now and you're powering through. You're thriving. Forward fold, step the foot down, walk your hands forward, a big sigh and downward dog. Breathe in, open your mouth and push the energy out. Lower down onto your knees and melt to the floor. You decide, hips come back or come flat down to the ground. Energy all the way heavy to the earth. You too, you deserve the rest. You're not good at rest, though. You make me have to yell at you. That's the military man in you. Right? But don't you worry, I'm here to yell at you. You deserve the rest. You do enough. All of you, you do enough in your life. In fact, most of you do way too much. Remember the beginning of class when I told you, you're your best friend when you're in this room. You're your hype person. Any other words coming through your head? That's that little bitch, your ego. Tell her to go. Life is hard. And you can do hard things. You can do hard things. If you don't believe that, say it to yourself over and over in your head. I can do hard things. I can do hard things. If you like the sprinkly words like me, I can do the hard fucking thing. Fuck the hard shit. I conquer it. So say that to yourself. Decide, how would you say that to your best friend? Moms of daughters, how would you say that to your daughters? Dads of daughters, how would you say that to your girls? You can do the hard shit. Life is going to be hard. Can't avoid it. But you can be prepared for it. You can be prepared by knowing that you are enough. At the end of the day, when you put your head down, you're enough. Your heart, your body, the way you show up for others, you do enough. We do our best, and when we know better, we do better. But we can't expect ourselves to know everything, to be the best at everything. So, like, it's your very first time, make your way to a downward dog and embrace some sort of stillness there. Trying not to fidget the hips, the feet, the head, the hands, the spine. Can you just feel it? Can you turn up the voice in your head that says you can do the hard thing? Drowned out any of those whispers that say, but it is hard. Yeah, of course it's hard. We've acknowledged that. It's not easy for anybody. Bring your left leg high to the sky on an inhale. As you exhale, bend your knee. Try to kick yourself in the butt. If you want to spice this up, roll to the outside of your right foot, all the way till the heel is on the floor. Lift your left hand up. Step the right foot off your mat and lift your heart up. Once you've stepped off your mat, you're going to find yourself in a wild thing. Lift your heart a little higher if you're there. Breathe in, and if you're not, here they come for you. Start to work your way back on the exhale. All together, lift the left leg up high, high, high. Breathe in. Bring your left knee towards your chest once again. Breathe out. Now kick your left leg under the right side of your body. Bring the outside of your foot down towards the curtains. Lean completely into your left foot and left hand. Bring your right arm up. It's fallen triangle. Reach your whole chest up towards the ceiling, and it's rock star. Ooh, yeah, you're in an 80s hairband. You want to be real spicy. Lift your left foot. I said it like it was going to be easy, right? If you lifted it, try and bring your toes to the front of the room. Yeah, I'll make sure everybody hates it. And come back into a plank pose, both elbows to the ground. Walk your feet forward to bring your hips higher and higher and higher and higher. Dolphin. Flex your right foot, slow and steady. If you can, with a straight leg, inhale, bring the right heel up through the air. Straight leg, bring the right heel back down. The foot is flexed. You're only thinking about the heel, slowly moving at the pace of your breath. So 2 more times. The whole inhale, the heel draws up. Same leg, second time. And then extra slow, the heel drags back down. The right leg does it 1 more time. The heel comes up. Extra slow, it goes down. Squeeze the belly button tighter, 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 tighter. Melt to the floor and rest. Downward dog. You decide when and how you get there. Right leg up and back on an inhale. Bend the right knee. Try to kick yourself in the butt. Maybe some wild thing. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Lift your right hand when the right foot steps back. Either way, you're lifting your heart. Lift your throat, lift your chin, open up the throat chakra, big breath in. Start to head back on the breath out all together. Right leg long and high to the sky on your inhale. Bring the right knee forward towards your chest. Now kick your right leg under the left side of your body, all the way over towards the left wall, so the outside of your foot anchors to the ground. Roll to the inside of your standing foot, left arm up. Yeah, ball and triangle. So many options. Start to lean back, reach back, rock star. Maybe start to lift the front leg or just slide it forward. Whether it's lifted or sliding, you're creating deep core compression the more that leg goes to the front of the room. One more breath in. Both forearms slowly to the mat. Both feet go back. Walk your feet forward. Dolphin. You're almost there. You're almost there. Says one of two people in the room that aren't having to do any of this, right? But you can do it. If you don't believe that, say it in your own head, especially if you don't believe it. Say it in your own head. Even if you bring your knees down, say it in your own head. Now 3 times. If you want to add more, bring the left heel up. Don't think about the leg. It's the heel you're focused on. You're feeling the energy from your heel, the farthest point of energy from your body in this moment. And you're drawing your energy up. And then imagine it like you're painting. You're painting the energy down. Yeah, it's steady. It's intentional. One more time. And then as you melt to the ground, I want you to repeat to yourself, I can do hard things. I've done the hard thing. I'm going to give you 2 very different options here for heart openers. And the first option is to slide your knees a little wider so that your chest can try to drip down between your thighs. That is a heart opener. The second, if your energy doesn't need to stay low, I'm going to offer camel. Just as we began on your shins, lift on up. You don't have to crawl to the front of your mat. Now, choice. Tucking your toes under, it could just be one side. Starting to reach your hand down to the floor, to the foot, maybe to a block. When you come back up, you're squeezing the belly button in and drawing the chin forward and slightly down. And then explore the other side. Same thing. Think about the chin coming forward. You're not running out of the pose. You're coming to a new position. Your chin coming forward and stacking the neck back tall and long. Maybe both hands sweep down and reach behind you and you start to lean back. Maybe one hand comes down and then the other joins. Ooh, I love it. Dancing camel can become a rotating movement. If rotating, again, paint your energy. Just feel energy coming away from you so that you can draw fresh energy all around. And slowly come to a neutral position on the knees. If you are still low, you can lift. You're going to keep the right knee bent, but bring the foot just slightly out. Let's see, what's the least awkward way to do this? Step your left foot down and start to lower. And now your body is going to tell you, does that work for you or not? If it doesn't, grab your block. Start to find what position feels right for you. First variation of reclined hero. If it feels all right in that position, I can't do it on the floor. I know Danielle well enough to sweat on her mat. If you want to go farther, you may not get there by dropping to the floor. You may want to come to your butt and retuck. Left leg forward and then start to lean back. If the leg lifts, instead of leaning back, Turn to the left. Keep the leg down and keep turning towards the back of your mat. I took over your mat for a second. Maybe one of your elbows comes towards the back of your mat. From there, if you could keep the right knee down, maybe the other elbow lifts and comes up and back. You're trying to keep the right shin nice and flat on the ground so we can stretch out the quadricep. Oh, they do so much work. Oh, I like that reaction. Now you decide. Is your body and your energy asking you to stay low to the ground to switch sides? Or is your energy asking you to come back up onto your shins, maybe lift up, maybe a little camel? Maybe not, maybe fuck that shit. That's okay, right? The day is adjusting around you. That's the energy we have today. We walk into rooms recalibrate to us. Right? You walk in, there's no room. People just magically get up and find room for you. That's going to happen in every space you go into today. Your energy so welcome that other people want to adjust to you. You want to explore both sides, however your intuition tells you to get there. If you don't want to explore both sides, come all the way to your back, soles of your feet together with your knees out wide. Everybody will eventually join you there. Reclined bound angle. If you've leaned all the way back and the legs are still tucked under, try to eliminate the arch of your back. Bring the lower back more and more towards the earth. The more contact the lower back begins to build with the earth, the pelvis tilts and the lengthening through the quadriceps intensify. Begin to release your leg. Exploring an inversion at this time. Legs straight up is waterfall. Keeping that position, but trying to lift your hips so your feet come farther and farther behind your head, maybe to the floor, turns it into plow. Keeping your hips lifted and then stacking the legs up, we would then call it shoulder stand. What we call it doesn't matter though. Wherever you are, explore a little eagle. Cross one leg over the other. Then squeeze your legs together like you had to go to the bathroom really bad. Feel your energy just engaging in. Nice save though. You don't know it, but that was your Uddiyana Bandha. It makes that noise when you activate it all the time. That's why when we're trying to push up from crow in a headstand, we'd make that noise. And try and wrap your legs up the other way. Yeah, let them have a different energy. Maybe the switch of the legs demanded that your root anchor back down. You awoke energy that needs to release. Nothing's a coincidence. Beginning to release all the way down. And finding any other movement that calls to you. I'm going to step out and get your cold cloths. But as you do make your way eventually to stillness on your back, If you would like a cold cloth to help cool your body down as you rest, turn your palms to face up, and I'll place the cloth into your hand. One more and rest. That counts. Best part. bubble of energy we've created in this room. Without needing to identify the sounds, we hear voices and activity. But in this room, the energy so soft, like a light blanket, is covering the room. And you created that, but not alone. You created that with community, with love and kindness for one another. You've created a space that you can enjoy showing up to. Because we do the best we can with what we know. And when we know better, then we do better. And at every age in life, we have the chance to learn more, to know more, and in return, to be better. So before you wake up, just sit in your own vibration. Sit with your breath, your sweaty body, and absorb the energy that you created. Knowing that each and every one of you is going to walk out of this room a better version than what showed up. Not because of what you did, but because you were here. Three times in your head, say, I can do hard things. I did hard things. And then delusionally assuming that this is going to be the absolute hardest thing that you are going to be asked to do all day. Start to wake your body up with joy and excitement. Ooh, the day's going to go your way today. It might get a little cloudy, ooh, but you're going to bring the sunshine and the warmth. Bend your knees 1 foot at a time. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Oh, feel your strength. Hands by your side. Just 3 times. Lift your tail. You decide how high. And then bring it right back down. Just feel your own strength. The power of your leg. The rise of your heart. And when you're ready, roll over to your left side. Awakening the Pingala Nadi as you press yourself up with eyes closed. Maybe your cold cloth to the back of your neck. Hands at your heart. Eyes closed if they open. We seal this morning's practice with a sigh, an om, and a breath of silence. So together, nice big breath in. It's my favorite breath in every class I teach. joy for you equals joy for me, because there's happiness for us all when we watch each other succeed. With a bow of your head, we say that to ourselves and each other in Sanskrit. Repeat, Sukha Mudita.